Talking to D.C. Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes-Norton. Congresswoman, first off, tell me how we got to this point that D.C. is being treated this way. In the vernacular of the streets, it would be why D.C. is being dissed like this.
Bruce, you've covered us for a long time, and you know that I'm always having to fight riders on our appropriation bill. But you've never seen me having to fight for funding because the district, even before we had home rule, Bruce, got the same per capita funding as the states. This is a departure in history, and it's a departure we're going to fix in the next coronavirus bill.
Senator Van Hollen of Maryland says D.C. residents pay more federal taxes than 22 other states.
And to top it off, Bruce, the highest per capita federal taxes in the United States. So we're not going to take this lying down or sitting up. We're going to insist that the Congress stick with precedent. And if I could indicate why I think this is happening, Bruce, I think it has to do with the fact that this bill started in the Senate. Almost all bills, especially appropriation bills, start in the House. By the time we get to the Senate, they try to do a little to us. Actually, with appropriation bills, we're usually having to worry about the House. We're in the majority now. When I say we can fix this, the next bill is going to start, I believe, in the House. We can get per capita, we can get this funded in the next bill.
Help me understand what that means, fixing this. Does that mean they will go back and restore funds that we didn't get this time in the next bill? And you're assuming there will be another stimulus package, right?
All right, let me answer that. I'm talking about retroactive funding, and I'm talking about retroactive funding for this bill that would go into the fourth bill, in addition to the fourth bill, and I can almost guarantee you that there will be a fourth bill, Bruce. The speaker who was on our side on this bill spoke up for us in her press conference about being left out. Senator Van Hollen went to the Senate floor to speak up for us. Senator Tom Carper, who was a leader on our statehood bill, spoke up. In the next bill, the House will probably take the leadership and we will get this fixed in that bill.
So again, in the vernacular of the streets, D.C. residents are going to be made whole in the next bill. They're going to make up for this.
That puts it the way it's going to be. We'll get what we're due in the next bill and retroactively what we would do in this bill.
Okay, that sums it up. Let me ask you, you're teleworking, you're at home, right? How you holding up?
I don't like it this way either. I'd rather talk with you in the studio, Bruce.
We look forward to having you in the studio. Thanks a lot for straightening this out for us. Really appreciate it. Thank you.